My name is Elisa Bonilla, and I'm the author of 2 books, Arana and the Black Dog, and the sequel, Arana and the Mother Tree. It's a story meant for middle grade students, but it's particularly meant for Latina girls, because the lead character is a Latina teenager from Queens, and she's a little different than most teenagers you might meet. She's shy and she's quiet, but she starts to have these extraordinary dreams of a magical forest where she meets a spirit dog. And through this internal experience, her external experience with the outer world starts to shift. In particular, her relationship to the natural world shifts, and she starts to experience it in a different way, and it starts to communicate to her and she with it, and so the inner and the outer life start to merge and interact with each other. And through this process she has adventures and experiences. Mean old woman in the neighborhood who notices the change in her and doesn't like it one bit. She knows what it means, but Arana doesn't. Something's happening to her. She doesn't know what it is exactly, but this mean woman knows and doesn't like it. So her granny, Arana lives with her granny. Her granny sends her to stay with friends in New Mexico who understand what's happening to Arana and to help guide her through her experiences and her relationship with this mean old woman and what that is all about. So that's what the books are about, and how this young girl starts to attune to a different place inside herself that helps her relate to life in a different way. And I'm hoping it appeals to young girls in the city who long to connect with nature and don't know how, or long to connect with something inside themselves, or who have strong dreams and don't know where to put them or what they're about. So yeah, it's for young girls, and of course boys read it too, and a lot of adults have read it. A lot of adults like literature like this, and it speaks to them of the inner world, which people forget exists, that there is an inner world. It's not just about the outer and the politics and economics, and it's about our inner lives. That's what makes a difference in whatever we do. So until you start to pay attention to what happens inside, you can't develop that. So dreams are a great way to start paying attention to your inner life, and Arana is a big dreamer. When I was a young girl growing up in Queens, I would take walks. I would take walks in my neighborhood and look at the roses in someone else's garden by their house, or look at some wild petunias growing through a fence. And it really meant so much to me. Really small things, but it gave me nourishment of some kind that I didn't understand. I have memories of lying on the sidewalks and looking at a little anthill that had emerged between the cracks in the sidewalk. Why was I there for hours? I don't know. Were there adults anywhere? Did people notice me lying on the sidewalk as a little kid staring at the ants and the... But I was a very internal kid, and young people have inner lives and they don't know what it's about. So my own inner life is very strong, and you can connect with that dimension wherever you are, whether you're looking at an anthill or a wild petunia. or walking your dog. And those things meant a lot to me when I was young. I hope people enjoy the book. It has a wonderful cover by Craig Koss, an excellent illustrator. He caught the mystery, I think, of this inner world that Arana travels through. And I hope people buy it, and I hope people read it, and I hope people like it.